Good morning, welcome back. I'm Rebecca. This is Body Illumination. This is the morning series, and we are doing a flow with a fusion of Pilates and yoga to get you started on your mat this morning. So take out your mat, grab a couple of light dumbbells, grab a couple of blocks, and we'll get started. This flow is about your intuition, about your intuitive sense. And I wanted to tell you a little story that some of you might be familiar with. I wanted to talk about Procrustes. Procrustes is a Greek mythological figure. It's basically about a man who would stop travelers. I believe his name was Namaste. He used to stop travelers on the road to Athens or from Athens, and he'd stop them and try to fit them in a bed. And if they didn't fit in the bed, he would force them to fit by either, if they were too short, he would stretch them out, and if they were too long, he would chop off their feet if necessary. So, lots of times people might use that word Procrustean, meaning that you're really fixed in your ways. The reason I bring it up today is that lots of times we see things and we assume that it must work for us. And that's not necessarily true. So depending upon where you are in your life at that moment, some things will work for you and some things won't. So what we need to do is cultivate our own internal GPS, our own intuitive process, and know when, I'm going to jump on that celery juice wagon and go along with everybody else. I'm actually drinking celery juice right now myself, and for a time I wouldn't because celery is high in sodium. And I studied a lot of what Dr. Gerson used to do, so I didn't do the celery juice. Now I'm doing the celery juice thing, and I like it. So at different points in your life, depending upon what you need, if you need more nurturing, or you need more cleansing, or you just need more fun, you will need different things. So with that, this morning, I want you to sit on your mat and just cultivate what it is you need. So where we're going might not be where we are. You know, you have to climb those rungs of the ladder. And if you're down here, you can't jump to up here, because if you do, you might fall back down even further. I've done that. I'm like, I'm going to do this, and I go out and I run like 10 miles, and then, I'm really sore. So that said, you want to work your way up, okay? Take your time. Move through those rungs of the ladder and enjoy the process, because that's what it's all about, is the process, right? So let's start. Sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Tune into your intention. Intuitively, what is it that you want to cultivate in your practice this morning? Sit up tall. 1 Om. Inhale. Okay, now let's come on forward onto our hands and knees. We're going to start with our hands right under our shoulders, round through the spine, and then arch. Stick your tail up into the sky, lift your heart up, and then tuck your toes under. Then lift up into a downward facing dog. From your downward dog, I want you to press forward into your high plank, and then lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. And do that again. Roll onto the balls of your feet, come into your high plank, and then come back, downward facing dog. Now, nice and simple, you're going to step your left leg through between your hands and hold this simple lunge. Stay and breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Open up that right hip, the front side of your hip. Inhale and exhale. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Now drop the knee down, untuck your toes. Come and stand on that left leg, stand on the right leg, but take your hands onto your left thigh. And then just pause for a moment, lift your heart up, reach your arms up into the sky. Now take your hands down. Listen, you're going to push your hands down, and the left leg that we lunge forward, you're going to take it back behind you. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Now keep that left leg lifted, stretch it out. Now take the leg down, a little external rotation. Lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it up, take it behind your other leg. Stack your legs on top of each other and have a seat down. Okay, so you can keep your bottom leg extended out in front of you, or you can keep the knees stacked in this pile. Lift the heart up, and then reach your heart forward. inhale, come all the way back up to sit. Then take your hands forward in front of you, uncross your legs, round through the spine again. Then arch, tuck your toes, look up into the sky. And again, round through the spine. And arch, tuck your toes under. And then come into neutral, step back into your high plank, press back downward facing. This time I want you to roll onto the balls of your feet, and round forward, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Take your lower back, take your upper back up, and then your middle back, and your lower back, and push back. Then from here, look forward, step the right leg through, hold your lunge here. Okay, so right leg's forward, come on up and stand on the back leg. Lift the heart up and then push the hips down. Bring your hips forward, reach the arms up and come out of the side body. Really lift. Shoulders stay on the back. Lift the heart up, lengthen. Tune into the breath. Now take the arms down into the earth, round yourself, slide that right leg back behind you. Walk your hands back so you're on the left knee is under your hip. Reposition yourself if you need to. Keep the hands down, take that right leg down into the earth. And then from there, I just want you to lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Again, you don't have to really get a big lift here. You don't want you to hike the lift. I want you to really lengthen through the leg. Think about reaching your skull bones forward and that leg back, like someone's stretching you out like a piece of taffy. And hold, bend the knee, take the knee, move it across behind your other leg, and have a seat back. So again, you're welcome to stay here or kick that back leg, bottom leg out, and sit up tall and start to fold forward if you want to. Slowly come all the way back up. Now move your hands forward onto your mat, uncross your legs, wiggle your hips like you're a happy cat or a happy dog, and then from there, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes under into a high plank. Now drop your hips to one side, and when your hips drop to the right, I want you to push, and then drop the hips to the left, push, look to the opposite side, and do that again. Drop them over to the right. Push, push, push out of the earth. So the hips are starting to hang a little bit. That's good. And then come back to center. Drop to your knees. Round, sit all the way back. And then arch forward. Come back into your high plank. Do that again. Hips drop. Drop, 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 drop. Now this time look to your left. All the way over to your left. Come back to center, hips drop. This time look all the way over to your right. Come back to center, lower down, come all the way down into your belly. Drop your forehead down. And then take your hands and you're going to reach them out. So it's like a V, but upside down. And then take the thumbs up. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the forehead down. Pubic bone down, lift the heart up just a little bit and lift the thumbs up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop your head to one side, bend your knees, reach back for the tops of your feet, drop your forehead down, stay with this or kick back and lift up. And you don't have to grab your legs if you don't want to. Okay, see what feels right today. And one line, open your mouth. Kick and lift. Oh. Maybe rock in your belly a little bit. A little rock and roll to start your day. And just release all the way down into the earth. Wiggle your hips. Okay, press all the way back into a child's pose. And then crisscross your legs underneath you. And come into boat pose, okay? Reach your arms forward, be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's add the arms into this. So grab your dumbbells, and you're gonna do the same thing with your bow, or actually it's teaser bow, you know, Pilates yoga. And we're gonna stay here and circle the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then take a break, bring the soles of your feet together, lift up tall, and come on forward. My ponytail's become a bun, my bun's become a bush. Okay, let's do the legs again, kick them up, grab onto your dumbbells, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now crisscross your legs, move into hugs, and drape those wrists under your elbows, elbows under the shoulders. Open the heart up, spread the collarbones out. And 1. Okay, drop the dumbbells down, roll the shoulders back, drop your head, and take a neck roll from side to side. Okay, let's press the feet to the earth. You're going to take your hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Now just take a moment. All you're doing is rooting down through those hands to give your forearm a nice stretch. That feel good? Ooh. Okay, then roll yourself all the way down into the earth. Okay, so here we go. We're almost done. We're going to do a little bit of core here. You're going to bring your legs in like you're a happy little frog. I have lots of frogs outside, so at night we hear a lot of frogs. So reach your happy frog up, drop them down, and bend. And let's breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, drop. Inhale, exhale. Again, reach, drop, bend, hold, then press up, reach, bend, hold, reach, up, exhale, inhale, exhale, reach them up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, hold, beat, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now do your happy frog dance, ready? 8. And 7, pull that core in, 5, and exhale, 4, 3, again, corset, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in towards your chest, and rock your hips out. We have all these frogs at night. You hear all this croaking, I don't know how they sound, but a little frog song every night. I actually like it. I find it relaxing. Bring the soles of your feet together. It's not quite like a dolphin or a whale sound, but it's still nice. And then just soften here, let out a sigh. Closing your practice, starting your day, tuning into your energy and your internal guidance. It's time to just soften. Okay, roll over to one side. Pause here, start to deepen the breath. And push yourself all the way up to sit. Take your hands to your heart center. Let's close our practice together with one om, like a frog croaking. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Namaste, my friends and yogis and yoginis. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining today. Have a beautiful day. If you want to check out more of Body Illumination, check out our morning series. I'll show some links above, and check out our playlist, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell. That's really important. Otherwise, you won't be notified of the next videos that come out. And also subscribe at bodyillumination.com. Check out our newsletter and add Rebecca at bodyillumination.com to your mailbox. And it's Rebecca with a K, REBEKAH at bodyillumination.com. So add that to your mailbox and look for some exciting news from me. Have a beautiful night. Thank you and namaste.